Hey everybody! Welcome to week 3 of Virtual CET. My name is Sarah and this is Musical Theater. So today we are going to be talking about the two Stevens of Broadway, Stephen Sondheim and Stephen Schwartz. No, they're not related, and no, they never actually worked together, but they are both very important in the history of musical theater and what they brought to the table. So I'm going to start with Stephen Sondheim, who's my personal favorite composer. He is just a genius. He started out as a lyricist, which means he wrote the lyrics to such shows as West Side Story and Gypsy, and then he started writing his own musicals. And he did my favorite, Company, A Little Night Music, Merrily We Roll Along, Into the Woods, Sweeney Todd, a ton of great shows. And he was very popular from the late 60s until, well, really today, but he's kind of old and he's not writing as much anymore. But the 70s and 80s, he was like the toast of Broadway. Now, even though he's my favorite, he doesn't really write dance music for his shows. There's a lot of words in his shows, for sure, and they're beautiful, but you can't really dance to them. But I wanted to have you guys know his name. Feel free to look him up on the internet. There's tons of documentaries about him. He's just a genius. And Oscar Hammerstein was actually his mentor, which is kind of cool. So he is a brilliant writer and has created some of the best shows that Broadway has to offer. But we are going to focus really more on Mr. Stephen Schwartz. Now, Stephen Schwartz is a little younger than Sondheim, and he was really popular also in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even today. He wrote such shows as Pippin. You might have heard of this, Godspell, and this one, it's about these two witches in Oz, Wicked. Yeah, so he's that guy. And I'm going to teach you guys a dance from one of his shows, Pippin. Now, Pippin was directed and choreographed by a man named Bob Fosse. And Bob Fosse did shows like Chicago and Cabaret, and he has a very distinctive style to his dance. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of that in the dance, but there will be a little snippet. So you get a little bit of flavor of Bob Fosse. But anyway, I hope you enjoy Pippin. This is called Magic to Do. All right, so the song, we've got magic to do just for you. You're going to face just slightly to the right, and with your left hip, you're going to step forward and roll it. Roll it, and then you're going to step back with your left leg. And as you do your little roll, you're going to take your jazz hands and do a little sunshine, okay? So we've got magic to do. And on do, you're going to take that your left foot and go back, and then your arms are going to sweep so that you're hugging your waist. So your left hand is in front and your right hand is behind, okay? So we've got magic to do. On just for you, you're going to step out with your left foot, take your left hand, point your finger, and point to the left. Just for you. And on you, you point straight forward. All right, so let's take it from the top. Here we go. You've got magic to do just for you. Nice. The next part, we've got miracle plays to play. So we're here. You're going to take that left leg again. You're going to go behind your left leg. Sorry, I'm saying this backwards, so it's tricky for me. Okay, you're going to be here, and your arms are going to kind of drop down, and then you're going to go step together, step to the left. And as you do your step together, step with a little hop, your arms are going to sweep overhead and end up to the left. Okay? So we're here. We've got miracle plays to play. So your foot starts from behind, step together, step, and your right foot is behind your left now. Then there's a little bit of music before the next lyric. I want you to put your hands up, bend your elbows, and have your jazz hands, and you're going to take a turn to the right. Turning to the right until you're face forward. All right, let's take it from the top. Here we go. We've got magic to do just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. Looks good. All right, next part. We've got parts to perform. Parts to perform. You're going to go down and do kind of this kind of butterfly body wave, okay? So from the side you can see I'm just kind of doing a body wave with my upper body and my arms are kind of floating, okay? We've got parts to perform. Your head pops up. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. You're going to stand together, lift your upper body up, and your arms go forward. So when you do that lift, you're going to do it with your upper body first. So you've just done this little butterfly thing, and then you're going to roll up and arms go forward. All right? From the top, here we go. We've got magic to do just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm. Looks good, you guys. All right, last part. Kings and things to take by storm. We're going to do a tiny Fosse here, so small. You're just going to take your hands, jazz hands, and leave them in the front. And your hips are going to sway to the left, right, left, right. Now this is not a big movement. Fosse was about really small, precise movements. You're just going to do a little bit of hip, just a little bit of hip, and your arms stay forward, okay? So, from the top, here we go. We've got magic to do just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm. Perfect. As we go along, you're here, you're going to do a sunshine arm up as we go along and down back. So your arms go straight out to the side and then come down here, away. You're just gonna kind of slink off to the right, and you're just gonna kind of cross and out and cross and out until you're gone. All right? That looked awesome, you guys. Let's try it with the music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job, you guys. See you next week.